And here we are.
That sounds like a rank gong to me.
Oh, lovely. What are we ranking
before
over
we
this week?
crack on,
Mind.
I'm sorry, I know this is very annoying, but it's your fault, Colin. You are so very out of sync.
Who cares, man?
Okay. I mean, you're out of sync with your own audio. That's the issue.
Just move your mic up a bit.
No one's watching me.
Yeah, that's a very good
You're
point.
right. You are spot on.
If you haven't guessed already, we are ranking Gorillaz. The Gorillaz? Gorillaz.
Just Gorillaz.
Le Gorillaz? Le Gorillaz.
Lego Gorillaz.
This is the top 10 tracks as voted for by... Is this Indie Heads? Is it Indie Heads?
I think it is.
Indie Heads on Reddit. Yeah.
Indie Heads on Reddit. Indie Heads subreddit. Voted these as the top 10 tracks from the Gorillaz. Do we normally run off what they are? Shall I run off what they are?
No.
Okay, great. Work out as we go along, guys.
Straight into it, I believe.
So the first one we have...
Are we good to go visually?
Yeah, totally. We're already...
Oh,
all prepared.
You just need to do the whole up thing.
No.
Like me.
No.
It's so hot.
Okay, you really giddy.
I am aroused.
So I'm throbbing.
Oh, the only thing is you can't see it, can you?
I'm not seeing a single thing.
We just
sorry.
put that blind faith that we spoke
Oh,
about.
sorry about
blind
that.
faith. We should probably rank Chasing Status soon.
What,
the
just that
first-
album?
Probably, yeah. It's the only one of note, apart from a few Plan B tunes.
Pieces.
First track is November Has Come. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, boys. This is a new one for me. What about you?
Well, you can show your own ignorance there. I've never heard this before.
Really? Now if you've ever heard the song before?
Oh, shut up. You've never heard it before either.
Absolutely, I've heard it. I don't
No.
count myself as the Gorillaz guy here, but I've 100% heard the song before.
Gorillaz guy, you're hairy enough.
Do you not recognise the hook in it? The bit that Damon sings?
The hook.
The hook.
The Peter.
You hear lingo. I
Short.
have I have gone through and listened to every Gorillaz song to ever exist.
But you've never heard this one.
But this hasn't stuck with me, and that should show you my feelings towards the song. MF Doom is the rapper on this.
Oh, okay.
There's some factuals for you.
I love factuals.
I would say this is so weird not being able to see the actual like.
Yeah, I know. I don't even know what tier.
We'll sort
What's
that
the
out.
last tier?
alphabet is. I don't know if you know what the alphabet is. I would say it's a C. It's a decent song, but it's not one that I choose to actually put on. I don't think it's bad though by any means. It's just
Is
not
D-
really
is-
for me.
Is D bottom tier?
D is bottom tier. Yeah, D
Yeah,
through
no,
A
I-
and then slapper.
Yeah, I agree with a C there. Ioannis.
Thank you, Colin.
Yeah, I do like the hook. I like the sounds and stuff, but as a song itself, I don't think it's great. Excuse me, Yanni. Sorry for adding a bit of flavour to the conversation. No, it's going in C, guys. It's going in C. It's in C. Okay? The next one
Really
we've
seems
got...
like you got that minstrel off the floor then.
Sounds like what?
Yeah, he just got a minstrel, showed it to the camera, but it really looked like he got it off the floor. Like he'd found it under his desk and he went, oh yeah, go on then.
Doesn't surprise me. Next up from Song Machine Season 1 is Aries featuring Peter Hook and Georgia.
I'm extremely biased towards this song, so it is a slapper for me.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you boys. I thought I didn't know this one before we started doing this, but I was so wrong. Yeah, it is hard.
I remember this coming out and I was talking about Song Machine and all that jazz. But from the moment I heard this song, it was like the song I listened to on repeat for months. The bass line by Peter Hook, it's what you want in life. And I think Damon shines on this. It's great. There is someone else featured on it, but I can't remember.
Georgia.
That's it, Georgia. Don't know what they provide, but something good because the song's great.
I mean, I'd put this in an A. I wouldn't say it's a slapper. Not gonna lie, guys. But
You're overruled, aren't you?
I guess it's going in slapper. Yeah.
Do you know what? Fuck it. Hey.
What?
Oh, brutal.
No, you can't be doing
Nah.
that.
Cal was on the
sorry.
Cal was on the buzz train there. I knew it wasn't real.
Nah.
Nah.
No, I
What?
do agree. Nah, it's an A. I'm afraid. Sorry.
Christ. Had a backbone, Cal.
Well, there we have it. Next up, it's worth mentioning that nothing off the new albums here, just in case anyone thought there was anything missing.
Good.
It was done before the release of the latest album. Dirty Harry is the next track.
I mean,
The second from Demon Days.
am I the first one to say it?
Go on then.
Slapper.
I don't enjoy Booty Brown on the song.
Oh yeah, you spot
I
on.
enjoy every other aspect of this song. Every other
Yeah,
aspect
no,
of the song
you're
is a slapper until he gets involved.
Yeah, it's an A. I forgot about that part. I blanked that part
And
out.
it's a massive shame. I could almost be convinced to put it down to a B, but I'm going to say A. But, like, no, Booty Brown ruins it. Like, it just does not need that aspect of the song, I don't feel. I'm sorry.
Well, this is a song that I very rarely actually put on, but when it comes on, I'm having a great time. So it's on me, but at the same time,
Here we go.
oh, can't say you now, Liam, but you know.
Can you make do?
Yeah, I can make do.
Remind me to change it back.
No.
I think I'd probably be a bit closer to B on this one. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What did you say, Liam?
I'm saying, like, I think everything about it's a slapper apart from Booty Brown, which could take it to a B. So I'm somewhere between there and
Must
there.
be awful.
Well, okay. Well, I've said A, so I don't know how you want to work that out. D.
The problem is, when he comes in, the bass is gnarly as well. It's so good, but like, it doesn't match the song. But I love all of it up until that point, so it feels harsh putting it in a bit. It's going to be.
Okay.
There we go. Old Stylo with Most Def, Bobby Womack.
Slapper.
Yeah, this one's straight up there.
First on Plastic
Absolutely.
Beach. This song is incredible.
This slaps so hard everywhere in everyone's faces.
Most Def sounds great. He comes in and really
They
adds to the
played
song.
this at Prima, and it was an experience and a half.
It's just
I don't know why I'm doing this from mouth, but it's great.
pure vibey vibes, you know?
Vibey
All up
vibes.
in the ear. No, it's great. Everything about it is
All right,
just
Liam.
the groove.
All right.
Do you not want to talk about the songs? Okay,
Yeah.
fine. Have I moved that yet?
I think this one is quite. It really reminds me of like a specific time. Like we quite often talk about like enemy era, and I relate it to the vaccines and shit like that. But this does remind me of like early high school.
Yeah.
So there is nostalgia.
I remember watching the music video in the morning before work. School before work.
Big Bruce. Big Bruce. But if we take the nostalgia away, it does slap hard. So I think it's fair.
I think I enjoy it more now, than I did back then.
I think you're right.
I do.
I'm right about my opinion on it.
Yeah,
I think
my
your
thoughts
opinion
on it.
is right. Yeah.
Next up, it's there. Woo!
Oh. This is one of those songs that just depends when I hear it, because it's either great or I just skip it because I've overheard it.
Right. Yeah. See, this and one that we're going to talk about in a bit has what I am now going to start to call the 42s effect, where that is all I associate with it. You could also put Cuckoo and Chester in there, but we'll talk about 42s because I feel like that's more universal. Where I will probably never listen to this song unless I'm getting pissed. Yeah, no, I don't know what's going on with my voice this week. My tonsils feel a little bit inflamed, so I feel like there's something going on.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, I just won't put this song on for my own enjoyment, which is a shame because it objectively is, or subjectively, whichever one it is. We need to really learn that.
Easy.
It is great, but yeah, for me, it just doesn't really hit the spot anymore.
This one for me tends to come on my Spotify playlist a lot. I don't know if you guys get that with your playlists, that you seem to get the same few songs quite often. This one comes up quite often, and I very rarely skip it. I still think it's a bop. I enjoy it. I think it's a slapper.
Oh, well, okay. I would say A, just because it has the tendency to not be something I always want to listen to. But I do agree it's very good still.
Yeah, no, I think I put it in A as well. Hopefully, I come back round to it where I can listen to it for pleasure.
Hopefully, mate.
It's
I hope,
not there yet.
sincerely. Next up is the first from the debut album, self-titled. It's Clint Eastwood.
Wow.
Right. So my only problem with this is that it goes on for too long.
It does.
Like extremely too long. That's how you'd word that sentence. But the bits that aren't the outro, so memorable, so ingenious. All these people moaned about, oh, we just found a preset on a
That's what I
synth.
was going to ask.
Get up.
Oh,
But
yeah,
the
shut
fact
up.
he did that and turned it into such a good song.
Yep.
Pure art.
Well, that answers my question.
Yeah, but
So, your question's been answered, boy, before you even
Yeah.
asked it. Wavelengths.
That's just.
wow.
I'm between Slapper and A. So
I mean,
I'm
I
gonna
don't
wait.
want to. I don't want to. Whatever the word is, my brain has stopped working. But I'm putting in Slapper, so do with that information what you will.
Yeah,
Let's
go on.
just say Slapper then, shall we?
All right. Well, what, Liam? What are your comments on this song?
It's just
I'm
a
getting out of it.
It's a classic, innit? Do you know what I mean? It's an absolute classic.
Yeah.
It gets the party going. It's
Well, not
it's
really.
just it's just so well done, and like the juxtaposition between like the
Oh,
between
actually, brain, yeah.
Damon and Dell, isn't it? This is Dell the Funky Homosapien.
Adele. I don't think she was around at this point.
Thanks,
she was
Yanni.
alive.
Thank you so much. Fucking awesome.
There's a great remix of this as well.
Adele,
I'm not
the
really.
funky Homo sapien.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what I
Liam
said.
did say
That's
that not
Um,
10 seconds ago.
Yeah, juxtaposition between those two parts
not
are
10
really
seconds
good. Anyway, Carl, sorry, crack on.
Yeah, it's a great remix of this. I wish I knew what the remix was because I'm not really a remix kind of
Oh, is that
guy.
the like?
Remix.
No, I'm not going to do it because it's just going to be culturally insensitive. I think.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know
it
what you
is.
mean, though.
It
It is that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, but
I love how
we all knew. We all knew.
Uh,
They played that at Prima as well. As
They
well.
did. they
It
did.
was a fantastic time
Yeah,
Well, that's
it was
fun.
interesting for sure.
for sure.
Oh,
And it goes a little like this. What's the next song?
next
Liam?
one is we're back to Plastic Beach, and we've got Rhinestone Eyes. Now, I'm just going to come out right now and say this is one of the slappiest slappers I think we've ever had the pleasure of
Oh.
slapping. I love
can't
this
wait
song.
to disappoint you.
Oh my god, how can you not say
No.
anything positive about this song?
No,
Oh, yeah,
Uh,
I'm going to say
as
something
a-
positive.
as a little FIFA boy, this was on. What would it have been? FIFA 10, maybe.
I think I thought it felt I was having FIFA vibes from it, so yeah, maybe that.
It was
about when I
definitely
would've
on
played
FIFA.
it.
Yeah, FIFA 10, between 10 and 12, I'd imagine. So there's that for me as well. But yeah, no, I agree with you, Liam. It's the slappiest of slappers. I
I'm gonna
wasn't really
say-
that
A, just before you carry on.
fair enough. I
It
wasn't
makes
really
no
that bothered at the time because I think I was,
A little puss boy.
I heard it all the time on FIFA. But now coming back around, this is one of the first that I put on when I listen to Gorillaz.
Yeah, it's great. The synth sounds are great. The electric bit is just, I love it. I love it. Anyway, next
Little bit.
one, still on Plastic Beach here. Is, Plastic Beach dominating this top 10 here. We have Empire Ants featuring Lil Dragon.
This is one that I wasn't that familiar with. However, fucking great. Really had a great time listening to this.
I'm not really familiar with it either, but I mirror your thoughts there, Yanni. But I feel like it's it's got the potential to slap, but for my life so far, I can't possibly say such a
Identical thoughts, Cal.
preposterous thing. So go on.
Listen, straight up mirrors here, guys. Everything you said the same. I feel the same. I would say, I feel like the build up, the intros are a little bit too long. but when it comes in, it's great. And yeah, I wasn't as familiar with it, but I think it's a fair A.
Yeah, A.
It's a fair A.
It's a fair A. Fair A. Feel good. Boom, 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 boom. Feel
Slapper.
good.
This was one that I said
42s.
I put it in with Dare. Yeah, it's the 42s effect.
But it is just great. It is just
I think I
fantastic.
prefer Dare,
What?
but because I don't listen to Dare as much. But objectively, it is fantastic. That bass line is something else.
Iconic.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I'll put it up there. It's a slapper. Yeah.
I will be furious if you two don't put this in the Slapper territory.
Well,
And I might even have to play my card. My Slapper card.
shit, you don't need to. It's a slapper. This song is like from the actual like songwriting to like the production. There's so many little things that you don't really pay attention to when you just listen to it casually. It's so well made. It's 100% slapper. 100%. And now we've reached the number one best Gorillaz song as according to Indie Heads on Reddit. And we're back once more to Plastic Beach for the final time upon Melancholy Hill.
Calling all slappers out there.
Absolutely. This is actually the best Gorillaz song. So well done, Indie Heads.
I can't.
I
disagree
struggle
with
to
too
argue. I
much.
want to argue with you, but for some reason
I don't feel like I agree, but I
You just
can't
can't.
argue with it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's a beautiful song, and it really is. It's very melancholic. It's very.
It's exactly what it says on the tin.
It is, and it feels very nostalgic. I mean, it is from,
Yeah.
as you say, from like 2010. It's a time that for all of us is very nostalgic, and we're very nostalgic for. But it just encapsulates any feeling of like. It reminds me of being on like a seaside holiday, like, and I think of very specific holidays in places where
Living in Rill,
it's been raining.
life was a seaside holiday.
Yeah, very true. But like I
Wow.
remember like
Lyrics.
one trip to like to the lakes when it was very rainy, and that was only in the last like 5-10 years. But it makes me think of that, and it just makes me think of that kind of like just a good time in a quite kind of not so blatantly obviously positive time.
Yeah,
If that makes sense.
I think that's what it. Yeah, it's
Bit of a
got that
melancholic
effect.
time, you could say.
Yeah, it's melancholic. It's weird
exactly.
because I listen to this song and I feel like it's soppy now. Everything's gonna be all right.
Yeah.
Mm.
But you listen, you read the lyrics, you're like, oh, heavy. But then musically and everything, the production on it, on Damon's vocals, that effect he's got going on, fantastic. The little sounds going on with the synths, the little wow that go on. I'm not going to replicate that again.
That was perfect.
Thank you. It's just great, and the tempo of it is just perfect. Just sort of, it's going along, and you're being carried in its wave.
Wow.
Well, today was the first time I've ever seen the single artwork for it, and can I just say it honks? It's awful. I hate
Yeah,
it.
it is horrific. Yeah.
Really gross, really unnecessary. I don't need that in my life. No one needs that. Unhappy times. But it's
Unhappy
guys,
times.
it's gonna be okay.
It's
It'll
gonna
be
be
okay.
okay.
It's gonna be
I'm
okay.
gonna go and listen to on Melancholy Hill.
I'm
To
playing
end
it right now in
my-
my ears.
I've had that on the whole time we've been talking.
I've not listened to a single word you said.
Again, do we run down these or are we done?
No.
Are we
No,
done?
we never do that. Liam, did you watch our videos back? Because someone
No.
has to.
Not at
Do you
all.
participate in our videos?
Clearly not. Well, let's rank off over. I'm leaving it. I'm leaving the screen, okay?
He's leaving it.
Fine. You leave that screen.
I hope you enjoyed that ranking. We enjoyed it. I think Damon has his fingers in some of the best music to ever exist, ever. Evident by our Blur rank that we've also done, which is going to be linked nowhere. Just go to our YouTube channel and search for it.
Spoiler
Because-
alert.
I'll link it.
Blur are apparently the greatest band in the world.
Yeah,